It's so hot that it's miserable. It's like a sticky hot summer in Florida, and you can't get into the pool because it just thunderstormed, and you have to wait for the lifeguard to blow their whistle so you can get back in the pool. Like, it's really, really, really. Hello everyone, this is Ashley Jamerson coming to you from Ashley Lambert Realty, and I just dropped off my daughter and I am sitting in the car trying to plan out my day. As you guys know, I work a lot with new construction. I track, I stalk neighborhoods. I put people on various lists for different neighborhoods. Just call me a new construction matchmaker, if you will. But I'm having a problem finding new construction homes in Charlotte or within 20 minutes of Charlotte that are under 325, even 300. It's just really, really hard to find something. You have your inventory builders who will sell everything, and then you won't have a closing for like 5 or 6 months, and my people need to move in quickly. Or you have ground up, like semi-custom, where you can make selections. They're releasing lots, and then you are 6 to 8 months out. So it's sort of kind of annoying. Like, this market is like the hottest I've ever seen. Eventually it will cool off, and us realtors will remember all of the builders, all of y'all who have given us headaches, because the heart attack that I almost felt on Sunday at 12 o'clock when these lots were released in one neighborhood, I mean, I don't think it was sort of like Rise of the Resistance, where you just constantly reset and you're like, oh, there's my button, and you push it and you're number 12. And I was so stressed out. I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way my client's going to get a lot and we're number 12. But she did. So she's going to go under contract in a few days. So tomorrow I keep to go through all the design selections with her. But today's goal for me is to find a neighborhood or 2 or 3 that meet my clients' needs who are approved for under 325. Okay, there are a lot of options in like the townhome realm, but very few options in the single family realm. There is a brand new townhome community coming up that I'm going to see. This actually may fit my clients' needs because A, is under budget for them, which may absorb the monthly HOA that they will have with this. But I'm really hoping that they have the end unit option for this specific neighborhood, and so that's why I'm going to go through with them. Let me write down, let's see, end unit. They definitely need a master on the main floor, so I'm hoping that that would fit, and I'm really thinking that it will. So that's one stop I have to make. And then Kellerton Place is in my neighborhood that you guys probably heard me talking about in my last video. I need to register a couple of clients in this neighborhood, but the problem is like, even though the wife and kids don't have a place to be or a requirement, the husband works outside of the home, so I have to take his commute into consideration. So but I do need to go lay eyes on this area, and just so I can like speak confidently about where it's located in Monroe. Let's see, this one right here might work, but I don't know how deep into Gastonia this neighborhood is. This would fit one of my clients whose husband is going to be working sort of kind of near the airport. As long as they're in that Gastonia like center or like Belmont area, they'll be like 20 minutes max to work. It's just looking up, sending them schools and stuff like that. I have another client. They're looking for a specific model with a specific builder. It's called the Charleston, and they really like Waxhaw area. I thought that car was going to hit me. They really like Waxhaw. It's not the Charleston D.R. Horton. It's the Charleston by Eastwood Homes. So I need to track that down. And when all else fails, if I know someone likes a specific model, I can look through existing homes and typically find someone who lived in that model for like maybe 2 or 3 years and they decided to sell. Locust has some really good options, but Locust is not close to Charlotte. It's probably like 30-35 minutes, depending on how you drive. So that's a maybe next time. We got another townhome option. This is in Concord, River Park. So Mount Hot. This is the neighborhood I need to go to like ASAP. This is quite a few families could make this neighborhood home. So I need to get all of them on the list at River Park. That is a Smith Douglas Homes neighborhood. Grange Chase, Selwyn. I don't know why it's still saying that Selwyn Landing is grand opening, because it's been open for a while, because those prices keep on creeping up. But that's also worth checking out, because their prices are under $320 right now, and that's just starting. Like Woodgrove, yeah, they're correct, because Woodgrove is a Ryan Homes community, and they started out like low 200s. Now they're at 276 to 328, basically 329. They're small though. I took a client there last week to check them out, and she ended up going with Larkhaven, because for the same amount of money, she was not only getting a better house, but she was also getting a lot more space. So I'm not going to circle that one, because that's almost a waste of time. Trinity Crossings, that's in Kannapolis. That might be worth it for that one family. I'm not licensed in South Carolina. Dillon Lake's prices have went up like crazy. I sold one of their homes there for $249. It closed like mid-January, like January 20th or 21st, and now they're selling that same exact home for $302, and it's like May. It's ridiculous. And really, it actually pisses me off a little bit. Okay, so I think that's it. So I am definitely going to go to River Park, and then I'm definitely going to go to University East and see if they have like an end unit. And I'm definitely going to go to Selwyn Landing, only because Kellerton Place is not in my route today, and the person I spoke with, they're building the same thing, so I can just use, look at what they got there and then use that. So yeah, those are gonna be my 3 for today. But first, I have to get gas. I used all of my power that I had left in my car to get here, so I need to get gas before I run out of gas and sit on the side of the road in a Porsche looking crazy. So okay, so I finally got some gas. The very first gas station I went to, for some reason, none of their gas thingamajiggies worked, so I had to go to a different gas station. So that was a little bit frustrating. But now I'm officially on my way to River Park. This is a Smith Douglas neighborhood. They had basements for like under $375. I don't really know their build quality, so that's what I'm going to go check out while I'm there. So typically what I do is I look at the model. Who doesn't? And I look at a home that is in pre-drywall, a home that is in drywall, which, what their base looks like, what my clients can expect if they went in at base. And then I look at lots and what their average lot sizes look like. Typically on paper, a lot will look amazing. And then when you go out there, you're like, what is this? About 2 weeks ago, I was out in, I want to say Monroe, but it might have been Mint Hill, but I was at a neighborhood, and my clients were like this close to signing the documents to go under contract, and I was like, oh no. I was like, hold up. First, let me go, check out the area around it and make sure it checks off all the boxes that they wanted in a neighborhood, because they're relocating from out of state. And I was like, also let me go look at this lot, because you just never know. So one thing in particular about this lot was there was this gray line, and like the picture was so small I couldn't figure out what it was. But when I got there, I saw those like infamous yellow post that is an underground gas, like a main gas line. And there is one that runs through Huntersville, and I guess it runs through that area as well. But it's huge, and it's like an easement, a recorded easement. So what that means is that a little sliver of their land was not usable for them. I mean, for other people, it may not have mattered to be living right on top of a gas line. But the on-site agent, the way that they explained it was, oh, it's okay. You put a fence here, if something happens, they'll come remove your fence. And it's so much more than that. And it made me so mad because she didn't go into detail about what it was. And there was a huge lot premium on it because it was in a cul-de-sac, but it wasn't a great lot. It just wasn't. And then the one directly across the street on the other side of the cul-de-sac backed up to manufacturing, and so we had to figure out what that was back there being manufactured. And it was some type of building supply, so it didn't have a smell, but it did have a huge smokestack. So we nixed that off because I was like, if it was me, you know, they're thinking about resale, they want to put a pool there. That pool would definitely hinder with a pool placement, and the HOA document said you couldn't see things like that from the front of the house, so it had to be like more behind the house, which you got a gas line right there. So anyway, we went to a different lot, and the on-site agent was sort of like puffing it up as well by saying, oh, this is the president's favorite lot. You're telling me out of 150, 200 lots, this lot is the president owner's favorite lot? So she's just lying. So it's good to have an agent that will go out there and walk the lots and like help you figure out where the placement is going to be for like your house and where, you know, where you can fit stuff. I mean, I was just like, oh my goodness. So they ended up purchasing, oh, this is also a funny story. So that following day, I was a little bit stressed out just because I'm like a really weird agent. I'll put 4 homes under contract, and then I'll stress out about the 2 or 3 people that I can't find homes for, or the 2 or 3 people who consistently miss out on highest and best offers. But I'm productive, but I stress out about the other files. So anyway, I took a nap, and my email went off. I heard it. I heard my iPad make my email noise. Then my watch vibrated, and then I got a phone call. When I tell you, I answered the phone, and like my client started giving me all these numbers, and I was like halfway still asleep. So I took like a 45-minute nap, but I was like halfway, like not there, and I just heard them throwing numbers. This lot costs this much, this here, this is a definite, this is a not definite, but this is the pros, this is the cons, and everything just started adding up. And then I swear, like in my mid-lucidness, I said, sounds like you guys just need a basement. And then the husband was like, yeah, a basement would be awesome. And when he said that, and when I heard that in his voice, and then I remembered, you know, they just threw all their numbers and their pre-approval, the worst case scenario and best case scenario and stuff like that. When his voice lit up, not his face, I didn't see him, but when his voice lit up, I immediately knew exactly which neighborhood and who to call, because I have a client that recently closed in that neighborhood, and I was stalking those lots because I was like, why in the world are people not buying these finished basements? So I text the agent, and I was like, please tell me that you still have those basement lots available. And he was like, yeah, we do. I'm not in the office. Let's schedule a time for us to meet. I think it was the following day at 1 o'clock, but I had stuff to do, so I actually FaceTimed my clients super early in the morning, and he actually saw me drive by, and I was like, my clients love it. Like, they're 1,000% in love with it. Like, when I tell you, like, my only reason that I didn't want them to go under contract the day that I remind, you know, that I was like, this is it, this is perfect, is because in North Carolina, we all have like walkout basements, and sometimes our basements are like slopey all the way to the back. Like, it's a whole slope. Like, our basement lot is a little bit slopier than I want it to be. It's not as flat as my my clients who are building in Bethesda Oaks, and now my clients who are buying a basement in Bridgewater. So and before I got there, I was under the impression that the basement wasn't finished, because I was like, at this price, a finished basement, it's pretty awesome. So I got there, FaceTimed them, checked the lot. There's space for a pool, there's space for a grill, there's like all this stuff, and it's like it fits so perfectly for them. And the only reason I knew about this lot is because I'm always out looking at dirt, like always. And then I'll look at and see what's coming up, like what's framed at their inventory builder. I'm always asking for fallouts if somebody was like this close to closing and then something happened to their financing. I'm like, call me and let me know, because more than likely I have a client who is at the end of their lease, they need to move in or whatever. So my clients ended up going under contract for this basement house, and when I say it's awesome, like it's awesome. It's awesome. That doesn't happen all the time. But if you are looking for a basement in North Carolina, well, not in all of North Carolina, in my areas that I service, which I will put up right here. So if you're looking in any of these areas, I can help you find a basement. Now, a basement for $250,000, not really possible. A basement for $300,000, not really possible. Our average sales price for last month, the new numbers will come out next week, but our average price last month was like $370,000. So you're not going to find a basement for that, except for this neighborhood up here. So again, I have to see their construction quality. I have to see what's going on, because it's a little bit abnormal. But anyway, I am going to check out this neighborhood, do all that stuff, and then I have to make some phone calls before my hair appointment. And I've never been more excited about a hair appointment than I am today, because the proof is in the pudding. And I was like scrolling through this chick's Instagram and like looking at all the work that she's done, and my braids last time were cute-ish, but I'm like a Virgo through and through, and they were not even, like it wasn't even. If you saw me like twiddling them and stuff, like it annoyed me because they were not even. And other people thought they were cute, but I didn't, because I've seen better work. But it is what it is. They serve their purpose. I am going to keep my hair braided up all summer long, because I have no time to be dealing with this humidity. But yeah, so I will check in with you guys when I get to this neighborhood. Again, I had to register like 3 people. Yeah, 3 people. And I'm going to double check my list just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I do have a couple of clients that I think I'm going to put them on a list for a build, and then have them rent. Because by the time, and the reason why you're like, why would you do that, Ashley? These lists, sometimes these waiting lists are like 2 to 4 months long. So let's say that it's 2 months long. Then you have a 6 to 8 month build. That puts you at 8 to 10 months. Let's say you closed in July. Your first mortgage payment isn't due until September. So that's a whole year. So I might as well find them something to rent while they build the house that they actually want. You know what I'm saying? So that might be the go plan. And you know, I don't know what the interest rates will look like next year, but I do know what these prices are looking like. And if they can lock in a lower price, because once you're under contract, the builder can't say, oh, well, lumber costs more, blah, 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 so we got to charge you more. They are contracted to build that house at that cost. So it is what it is. They might have to take an L. I think the builder took a little bit of an L on our house when that we live in now, when they were building it, because we went under contract right before the lumber issues that happened last July. So that was, you know, thankful that worked out the way that it did. But yeah, on my way to River Park, which is in Mount Holly. this is the model home. So it's gonna be very, very much like upgraded. It's the Madison. Very cute. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see it better. They have different elevations. You can customize it. I asked the on-site person approximately how much money and upgrades are in this model. He said about $60,000. So I have LVP floors, tray ceilings. So that would be an upgrade. The flooring would probably be an upgrade. There may be an option to make this into like an office space. So that would be good. Most builders, I'll have to check that this is an upgrade because typically it would be a drywall wall there instead of, you know, this all the way up. It'll be drywall. Kitchen looks really good. Nice pantry. Little butler's pantry here. I'm gonna come in and get one of each of these and email it to you guys. Very good spacing. A little breakfast nook here. A bedroom here. Hi, just taking a quick peek. Okay. So I don't know how this layout would be, but this will probably be a full bath here because there's a bedroom on the main floor. So again, this is the garage. So coming through the garage door. Coming up the stairs, master bedroom, really good size. Tray ceilings. There's a little sitting room there. Master bedroom suite. This is probably an upgrade. Some upgrades in here. Again, he said there are about $60,000 in upgrades in this house. Really good closet. I'm not mad at it at all. Tile floors. Linen. Not mad at it at all. It's actually really good. This loft is being used as a design center. These would be like the level 1 options. It goes higher, more expensive. Carpet colors. Flooring. LVP options. Tile options. Backsplash. Stone. Nice size bedroom. One back there. Good size room. Laundry. So we have a bedroom here. 1, 2. This could be changed into a bedroom possibly. But 3, master, And then downstairs is a 4th bedroom and a full bath. I like it a lot. Okay. Went it to the point. Oh, so this is the Madison. I showed you guys that one. And then this is their ranch, which is called the Telfar. So I'm pretty sure there's an option to add a half story to the top of it. Yeah, Telfar, we have 3 to 5 bedrooms and 1795 to 2062 square feet. So this is the cement board hard siding. Again, this home probably has about $60,000 in upgrades. When you walk in, there is an office. This may be an upgrade, meaning the glass doors. Beautiful living room. Beautiful kitchen. Nice little addition. Screened in. Master bedroom. There's the pool over there. Really nice pool in the park. Good spacing between homes. This is fairly consistent. 8 months. 4 to 6 months. Or 2 to 4 months.
Well,
plus the build time. Okay, so right now it is May. So you'll get called by then. And
okay.
then go under contract, and then you would be closing on your new house probably this time next year.
Okay.
But you would extend your lease if you can for, when we go under contract, you'll know how far to extend your lease. Want to make progress. There's this neighborhood. If you like that McPherson, they're probably building that McPherson and their, what's the other neighborhood called, Ashley? That's University. There's another neighborhood.
Okay.
One of their unfinished ones. So it feels like a really good product. Trinity Crossing.
Wonderful. Oh, yes. Okay.
So Trinity Crossing is having their grand opening. So I'll add you to that list too.
Wonderful.
Because
thank you.
that way you would be on them both. And then there's another neighborhood. Did you email me back and tell me that Monroe is too far? Okay, I'll put you on the list there. So I'll take care of that today too.
Okay, great.
Okay. Awesome. But I'll send you a video, I'll send you floor plans, I'll send you pricing, all that today. Yeah, so what happens is Smith Douglas, and so that's part of the email I'm going to send out. I registered you, but to be put like officially on the waiting list, you'll have to apply with one of their preferred lenders. So Movement is a preferred lender at this person, but it has to be Scott.
Oh, I see.
So, but it's easy just to switch it over to Scott if your name gets called, but we need you to at least call. I'll give you his number. Your instructions will be to call Scott and have Scott grab your file.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay.
I'm out here though. I'm working for you. I stayed up yesterday just mulling over and trying to find like correctly priced houses. So.
Oh, great. I appreciate all your effort. I thought you were really busy and just couldn't have time for this little bit of money.
No, I was livid yesterday. Livid. Because they keep on increasing the prices. And I'm like, well, if you increase the prices every 3 houses, and that's going to knock my people off the list. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, why do you have this long list? And why are you discouraging people? You know? So, yeah, I was irritated. But I think we're good to go.
Okay, great. So I'll look at it as soon as I get off the meeting.
Okay, perfect. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. I'm actually really impressed with the product out here. Sort of kicking myself that I wasn't like super aware of it prior to today. I knew it was out here because one of my clients purchased an existing home out here. So I knew it was here, just didn't know what the dealio was.
How are you?
Good morning. Wait, it's like 3 o'clock. No, it's 8 o'clock there.
No, it's 8:30 going.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
So yesterday I was going through all of the neighborhoods that I could find that was in your price range, and I came upon the Smith Douglas neighborhood. It's called River Park, and I just registered you for their neighborhood, and I think that was the email that I sent you.
Yes.
But going with this builder, and I think it's worth the wait because I am literally, I think I'm 20 minutes max from where your husband would be. And the neighborhood is really cute. So I'm going to send you a video of a home that they're constructing with the model homes, right? As well as floor plans. It changes your plans a little bit though. And I need to know if you're comfortable with that. Okay?
Okay.
These homes are not ready at all to be moved into.
Okay.
You got to build it. And so the waiting list is currently 2 to 4 months. And then after that is 6 to 8 months to build it. But you'll get exactly what you want with the bedrooms you want, the price you want, but there's a weight to it, right? So my suggestion is to come here. I'll help you find a rental home, and then you buy this house. Yes, good question. So I don't know what the mortgage would be, but this is it's Mount Holly, so it's a really cute area. There, there's a 4-bedroom option, but you can easily make it into a 5th bedroom, and that's starting at $281,900.
Oh, okay.
I know, right? And then there's there's a few other 4-bedroom options, but they have one 4-bedroom that can have a 5th bedroom, and that's $312,900. They have another one that can be changed to a 5 is $326,900. So it gives you, and you get a yard. So I looked at a few of the backyards here. You get a yard. There's a park. There's sidewalks, so you can easily walk the neighborhood. There's a pool. It's a good neighborhood.
Awesome. Okay.
I have you on the waiting list, but to make it official, you have to apply with one of those lenders that I sent you. If you already applied with Movement, just call that Scott guy and have him grab your file. But even if you just now applied with movement, you still have, you know, if it's been done within like 30 days, it'll be a soft pull.
6?
You have one more day. So I would just call Scott.
Yeah.
For bedroom, if it doesn't already come that way.
So the neighborhood, I'll send you the video of it. That neighborhood has a bedroom and a full bathroom downstairs for your mother, and it'll have a master upstairs for you. So I'll make sure I highlight that for you. So just send me your email, send me your name, email, name. I'll have your phone number, and then I'll respond back to you with a link to this video and the lender information, and then the floor plans that I feel will fall into under 300. But you will have to have a conversation with the lender. I'll send you the lender list.
Absolutely.
Have the conversation with them, and then let me know if you want me to register, because you have to apply with them before they will officially put you on the wait list.
Hi, Ashley. How are you?
Hey, good. I'm sorry. So I said call me, and then my other client called me. I was like, oh man. But
that's how it works, you know.
We had her new home orientation this week, Monday.
Yes.
And one of the questions that we've had through the whole process is the placement of the light switch to the, what do you call that, for the loft, and wanting to know if that loft came with a ceiling fan pre-wire, because I was pretty sure that the
absolutely.
So there's no ceiling fan pre-wire. There is
the loft should get a ceiling fan pre-wire, yes.
Right, and like all the other Graysons I looked at has it, and so I forgot the guy we met with, but he said he would look at the electrical diagram. And so the two questions again is the placement for the ceiling fan pre-wire, or like the placement of the light switch is not correct because it's supposed to be in the room. And then the second thing is it's just the light. It's not a pre-wire for a ceiling fan.
Okay, I will double check those for us, because typically how we sell these homes is the loft, the family room, and all of your bedrooms get ceilings.
Yeah, like every Meritage home I sold had it, and so when we did the pre-drywall, I believe we did some meeting, and he said, well, it's okay, it's behind. You know, like when they put the plaster stuff on, it covers it. He was like, it's okay, it's behind there, we'll pull it through. But during the new home orientation, it wasn't there.
Okay, I will call them. I will call the builder and figure out what's going on.
Okay, and he may have taken care of it, but I didn't have his number, and that was Monday. Okay. So I do want to, and her closing is next Monday, so I do want to make sure that's taken care of prior to closing.
Yes, absolutely. Well, yeah, let me call the builders, and let me get on the same page as them and see what's going on. Okay.
Okay. Can you call me back?
Yeah, I'll absolutely call you back.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. As soon as I hear back from them, I'll give you a ring. Okay.
Okay.
Talk to you soon, Ashley.
Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.